Alright, another riveting evening watching the dregs of humanity gamble their last Bitcoin on, checks notes, a Hornets-Raptors game. Because, naturally, with the world in a perpetual dumpster fire, this is the most pressing financial decision we face. And if it's cancelled, a generous 50-50 split. PolyMarket practically tucks you into bed. Pathetic. Get a real vice, people. Alright, folks, strap in for the Bitcoin to $1 million by 25 bet. $1 million? On a 1-minute candle high? On Binance? You're not investing, you're playing algorithmic roulette with a side of institutional manipulation. These aren't rational market participants, these are modern-day alchemists trying to turn fiat into digital gold, based on a prayer and the hope of a fat finger error. Enjoy the ride, you magnificent degenerates. Just don't ask me for a loan when it resolves to no. Alright, look, PolyMarket's asking the important questions. Will Charlie Kirk's assassination be the #1 searched news on Google in 2025? And you thought your portfolio was degenerate? Forget climate change or another global pandemic, this is the high-yield play. Betting on the violent demise of a pundit for search engine bragging rights. It's a bold strategy. Either you profit from a tragedy, or you're just out a few bucks and, well, Charlie Kirk is still around. Truly, we're living in the golden age of speculation. What a world. Alright, here we go. Will Trump nominate Kevin Hassett as the next Fed chair by 2026? Oh, you poor, deluded souls. You're betting on a man whose internal monologue is a live-action improv show, and on a Kevin Hassett. By 2026, we'll either be living in a nuclear bunker or a chrome-plated Gilded Age, and you're sweating over the guy who sets the interest rates. What's next? Betting on which brand of toilet paper will be officially recognized by the UN? Your money would be better spent on a lottery ticket, at least then you'd be allowed to dream. Pathetic. Alright, folks, another classic from the Degenerates playbook, betting on whether Satoshi, the mythical digital messiah, will finally deign to move his dragon's hoard in 2025. You absolute clowns are literally putting money on a ghost, tracked by Arkham's pixel-peeping nerds, hoping for a market earthquake. Newsflash, the only thing guaranteed to move is your rapidly depreciating portfolio as you cling to the fantasy of a crypto deus ex machina. Meanwhile, the rest of us are just bracing for the next economic apocalypse. Keep dreaming, suckers. Alright, so some absolute visionary is betting on Sevilla to win La Liga in 2025 to 26. 2 years from now, when we'll either be living in a metaverse hellscape or rationing water. Forget inflation, forget geopolitical collapse, forget the existential dread that keeps us all awake. No, the real pressing question is whether a specific football club, Sevilla, will defy all logic and statistical probability. This isn't a bet, it's an elaborate, multi-year suicide note for your disposable income. Truly, we're living in peak civilization. Alright, folks, gather round for another masterclass in modern finance. We're talking Kabuto, first edition, near mint, hitting a cool $100 by December 31st, 2025. And here I thought the housing market was a joke. I mean, sure, the global economy's a smoldering dumpster fire, and your retirement fund is currently performing worse than a dead goldfish, but this is where the real future lies. Betting on a cardboard fossil reaching triple digits while society crumbles. By 2025, $100 might buy you a single gulp of clean air, so yeah, maybe it is a genius move. Or maybe you're just a degenerate with too much time and not enough actual problems. Probably both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go short the entire concept of human sanity. Lighter, as in, lighter in the head, if you're betting on this. December 31st, 2025? You're actually hoping for free tokens from something called Lighter while the actual world burns. And they have to be swappable, not locked. Because heaven forbid your imaginary internet money isn't immediately convertible into more imaginary internet money before the inevitable crash. Seriously, while the global economy teeters on the brink, you're here, drooling over a potential digital handout. Pathetic. Just pathetic. Nikki Haley for 2028? Oh, fantastic. Anyone dropping actual fiat on that is either a glutton for punishment or genuinely believes in political necromancy. You'd get better odds betting on my ex finally paying me back, and at least that comes with a sentimental journey. Go ahead, throw your last few dollars into the electoral abyss. What else were you going to do with it? Buy hope? Don't make me laugh. Alright, you glorious Deegans. We've got Bitcoin, December 5th, $90,000 to $92,000, Binance 1 minute candle, noon ET. You might as well consult a squirrel for the lottery numbers. This isn't analysis, it's a glorified slot machine for people who think they can outsmart quantum physics. While the world burns, these geniuses are pinpointing a digital asset in a $2,000 window months out. At least when I set my money on fire, I get some warmth. You just get the cold, hard reality of a red chart. Good luck, you beautiful fools. Bitcoin to $150,000 by 25? Oh, the hopium is strong with this one. Not even a proper close, just a fleeting 1-minute Binance wick for all you deluded bag holders. Betting your last dollar on a ghost fart in the wind. By then, half the world will be underwater anyway, and you'll be celebrating a digital number while foraging for scraps. Pathetic. But hey, good luck chasing that phantom pump, you degenerates. Alright, so, will Burnley win the 2025-26 English Premier League, is a market. And apparently, people are betting on it. Look, if you're putting your hard-earned, or more likely, stolen, crypto on yes for this one, you're not a visionary. You're a financial masochist. Or you just really hate money. Burnley winning the league? The only way that happens is if every other team goes bankrupt, their stadiums spontaneously combust, and the referee is legally blind. And even then, it's a stretch. Maybe just light your cash on fire, it's quicker. Ah, lighter token, $2 billion FDV in one day? You magnificent, terminally optimistic fools. The only thing lighter about this will be your portfolio after the inevitable rug pull, or the collective weight of your sanity. Betting on a crypto moonshot while the actual world circles the drain. Good luck, you beautiful degenerates. May your imaginary internet money briefly distract you from the crushing void. Alright, you degenerate market mavens, betting on the Fed's whims 2 years out. January 2026. You seriously think you can predict if Jerome Powell's going to twitch his eyebrow 25 basis points then, while the rest of us are probably fighting over the last can of cat food or dodging drone strikes? Go ahead, throw your digital monopoly money at it. You're not predicting the future, you're just demonstrating how little imagination you have beyond basic interest rates. By the time 2026 rolls around, 25 BPS will feel like a rounding error on the global apocalypse. Good luck with your crystal ball, chumps.